I, as well as a lot of other creators, use the Osmo Pocket 3 for all my content creation, but everything's ground to a halt because the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 has had a battery failure. This does not mean that the Osmo Pocket 3 is a bad camera. If anything, I think it's one of the best cameras for content creators. That being said, this means we're going to have to use the support from DJI Care Refresh. The whole of my content creation across 2 channels has been focused around using the Osmo Pocket 3 camera, which means I'm now resorting to this, which is my phone. I do have, I don't know if you can see it behind me, I've also got a Nikon, but it's a really, really old DSLR camera. It's a Nikon 5100, D5100, and it's not particularly great for this sort of thing anymore. It'll do 1080p, but that's about it. At least my phone will do 4K. So what happened? Well, we had a problem with the Osmo Pocket 3. It wasn't charging properly, and I noticed it go down to about 40%, and I thought, well, I better charge it. So I plugged it in to charge it, and it wouldn't go past around 86%. And at that point I thought to myself, this is something wrong here. And I was thinking 2 hours to get to 86%, and it was only on around 40%. That's not right. Normally the Osmo Pocket 3 will charge fully on fast charge within about I think 25 to 30 minutes, possibly less, and this was not happening anymore. So I thought to myself, I need to speak to somebody. So I spoke to the people that I bought it from. I bought it from an online catalogue, and I've got insurance with it as well, but they recommended to me to speak to the manufacturer. So it's time to go to DJI Care Refresh, and what an amazing experience with DJI Care Refresh. And they asked me to send back the Osmo Pocket 3, but not only the Osmo Pocket 3, they wanted me to send back the battery as well, the battery handle. So I sent these back on the Tuesday of 2 weeks ago, and literally within, well, by the Saturday, I had these sent back to me. So that's my original battery. So the actual, the spare battery handle was perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. They've tested it and said, yeah, that's fine. We'll send that back to you. But the Osmo Pocket 3, there was a battery issue. They didn't tell me what the battery issue. I suspect it may have been a swollen battery. The thing is with these things, they're so small that, and the battery isn't removable. So what happens is if there's a problem with the battery, they have to replace the whole thing. Otherwise, they've got to take it apart. They sent me a brand new one, brand new sealed. Obviously, it's not sealed now. I've opened it and taken it out. And I was super, super impressed. Within a few days, they'd realized that there was a problem. So they just sent out a brand new Osmo Pocket 3 within the 2-year warranty, and it's got a 2-year warranty. I was amazed. I bought it back in August 2024, so flipping amazing, absolutely flipping amazing. The thing I think may be the issue with the battery is when you start plugging the Osmo Pocket 3 into your computer, and I used it as a webcam for a live, and it seemed after that point when I used it for that live, the battery started getting really, really hot. And I've got a feeling that's possibly when the battery started to fail, and the charge was just not holding. Not only was there a problem with the charging, but also I found the battery drain was very, very quick. So I went from around 80%, and I think 86% was the maximum I could charge it to. Literally within half an hour, it went from 86% down to 40. And that was not right for the battery for this thing. The battery on this is really, really good. And I'm so impressed by how long this lasts. I've literally used this for 4 to 6 hours, filming constantly on and off around places. And I've been super, super impressed by how well this holds a charge. But like I said, if you use it as a webcam, I think you may run into problems with heat. And I think what will happen is that battery, little battery inside will start to fail. And this video is by no means a knock on DJI products. I have a Mini 3, I have the Mic 2s, I have the Osmo Pocket 3, so, and I also got an Osmo gimbal for this phone. But I just thought I needed to bring it to attention of people that have the Osmo Pocket 3, that there could be a little bit of battery failure within this product. Though DJI respond to this quickly and efficiently, and I've got nothing bad to say about their service from DJI Care and Refresh. So here it is, back again, the Osmo Pocket. I also got an extra protective case because when it comes in the new box, it comes in the case, and so now I've got 2 protective cases, but everything's working perfectly fine, as you can see, and it's still an amazing camera, and I would fully recommend anybody buying one of these cameras. They're just absolutely amazing. As a camera for content creation, this is an all-in-one. This can be used for everything. I mount this in the studio so I can do talking head videos. I also take it out and about with me when we're doing the travel videos on the other channel, and it works for everything. It's absolutely superb. It doesn't miss a beat. It does everything that it needs to do. And then when I get back to the studio to do my editing, I literally attached the extension on the bottom, use this USB-C to transfer all my files over to the computer so that I can do my video editing. I think it's important also, as a tip, always use this to transfer rather than taking SD cards out. You can damage these tiny little SD cards so easily. And also using this USB-C on the bottom means that you're not going to have that issue if you damage it, that you've got to replace the whole Osmo Pocket. You can just replace this tiny little bit. When you speak to DJI Care Refresh, they will ask you to do some troubleshooting, and normally it means they will ask you questions about how it charges, how it discharges. They'll also ask you questions on how you charge the product. So normally I would say this is a USB-C. Now, charge this with a USB-C cable which came with the DJI Osmo 3. Also, make sure that you are charging it at 65 watts. Now that gives you the fast charge, and this means that you will charge the Osmo Pocket 3 up in literally around 20 to 25 minutes, from not zero obviously, but from very, very low to full. This was not charging as it should, but make sure you charge it USB-C and make sure you're using a power plug. I wouldn't use a computer to charge this. I would use a power plug. So this is a 65 watt USB-C and USB-A charging block, and this is from the company Ugreen. I will link this down in the description if people are interested in buying this. One useful thing with this Ugreen plug is that it comes with different adapters, so you can actually use this in other countries, and so you can take off that adapter there, and then you can slide in another adapter. So there you go, you have a European plug. So you also have an American adapter which slides in, and then you flick it down. There is one thing to add about DJI Care Refresh, is that they won't let you be out of pocket. So if you've got a problem, you get in contact with them, you speak to them, they then, when they've approved that it's a return, they will send you a label. They will send you either a QR code or a label which you can actually put on your parcel. The only thing you've got to find is a box and some packaging material to pack up everything nice and tight so that you can ship it off, which goes with a reputable courier back to them. And then when they have dealt with the problem, they will send that back with that courier and arrange a date and time. I had an hour time slot when they were going to deliver it back to me, which was fantastic because it meant I could plan my day around that being delivered back to me. And I was super shocked that I sent it back to them on a Tuesday and it came back to me on the Saturday. So literally, how many days is that? 4 days? Absolutely astonishing. So here we are again, back on the Osmo Pocket 3, as we normally are with these videos. What do you think? Do you have an Osmo Pocket 3? How are you finding it? I've not had it a year yet, but obviously the battery thing I think was a major issue, but sorted out in the quickest and simplest way by DJI. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think this is a conquer all content creators camera kit? If not, let me know what other cameras are out there that you think people should use if they're doing content creation. I know I'm in the market at some point to buy a proper camera because I want to do some photography rather than just the video all the time. My Nikon D5100 is a little bit too old now. It still takes amazing pictures and will shoot in RAW. So I may take it away for a few things, but I think a lot of the holidays and a lot of the trips we're going to go on the Shep and Sue channel, we're going to need a lighter, newer, digital, possibly mirrorless camera so we can use it also for live stuff. So yeah, if you found this video gave you value, please like the video, drop a subscribe and ring the bell for notifications, and I will catch you in the next video. Why not check out some of these other videos just here and carry on the engagement on my channel.